Hello. You didn't see me here. Please, take a seat. I said sit down. Good. Hello there. I'm Rob P. Steele. Nice to meet you. I was just about to kick back and relax, dig into this new book I wrote about yours truly. Call it Rob P. Steele Christmas. It's gonna be a bestseller, I can feel it. But I've always been more partial to audiobooks myself, hence why I hired this British guy to do it for me.
The holiday season, a jolly time of joy and fun for almost all people, all except one. We open on a storefront all cold and alone, and a grumpy old salesman talking on his phone.
Gosh darn it, Neil, you can't do this to me. It's almost Christmas, you moron. I need your skills to succeed.
Rob was a man of many strengths and flaws. He was also quite fond of breaking the law. He yelled and he cried at his phone in his shop at his lawyer who was urging Rob Steele to stop.
Look, Rob, I'm good, but I'm not a god. They have you on camera. They know you're a fraud. Neil, work with me here. You gotta help me out. If they close down the store, we'll lose everything, you trout. My father was a fish, Rob. Not me, you schmuck. Figure it out yourself. You're fresh out of luck. Wait, Neil, I'm sorry I brought up your pops. You're on your own, Steele. This has to stop.
His business was failing. Rob Steele was stuck. It indeed seemed he was fresh out of luck.
Great, my lawyer has bailed, the holidays are here. It seems like the worst has happened as feared.
Rob sat and he thought as he wept for his life. His robberies had been stopped at the peak of their height. The holiday season was so full of presents and gifts, he could have been rich if he'd just been more swift. But just as all hope had faded and the light began to dim, an idea had struck Rob, an idea most grim.
If the law wants to catch me, they can sure as hell try. But I think it's time to take my business sky high. I'll build me a sleigh, a sled of despair. I'll steal the presents from everyone, everywhere.
And so Rob got to work, and he laughed as he built.
They won't know what hit them, all tucked under their quilts.
He'd hit them at night, a dastardly ploy. He'd steal every single box, cent, and toy.
Businesses and houses, apartments and stores. I'll steal everything that these people adore. I'll be rich, I tell ya. But where should I start? Come on, Rob, think. Use your slimy green heart.
And think Rob did. What place would land him the highest bid? France or Spain? Jersey? Maine? He thought for a while till he felt a spark. He knew there was only one place in his heart.
The Big Apple. That's it. I know what to do. Those Wall Street buffoons will make me rich, I tell you.
And so Rob went. He flew in his sleigh. He would rob the robbers this Christmas Eve day. In he flew on his sleigh, and quickly he acted, stealing everything in sight. He felt wealth might be attracted. Every gizmo and gadget, every dollar and dime,
They're Wall Street bankers.
he said.
Who's really committing the crimes?
Rob swung and he leaped with greed never ending, thinking of all the cash in the future he'd be wildly spending. He stole everything from suits to pens, thinking
They'll never be happy again.
he laughed and laughed some more till the day broke the cloud and he was ready to score. He sat and waited as people went to work, awaiting on the roof with the widest of smokes. Excited to hear their cries and their wails as Rob lined his pockets as the companies fail. But something amiss soon caught his ears, and that was the fact he was not able to hear. Not that he was deaf, his ears were working just fine, but he heard not a peep, not a cry, or a whine.
They're not reacting? They're all dead-faced and slow, despite the fact I just stole so much dough.
He pondered for a moment, then checked on his score to see all the loot he'd begun to procure.
Wait a moment. This doesn't make any sense. My thieving plan worked. What are they, dense? They just lost so much money. What's the deal with this?
Rob became angered, some would even say pissed. He stormed into the building of the nearest bank in Co. and he demanded.
Let me speak to the CEO.
He stormed past security without even a check, bypassing the secretaries and ignoring the rest, till he lay outside of the large wooden door leading to the office of the president of the Big Bank Business Corp. He kicked in the planks and they broke with a crack.
Explain yourself now, you velvety hack.
Startled off course, the men said with great fear.
Ah, good lord, how did you get in here?
I'm asking the questions. You better answer me quick, or I'll throw you out that window, Slick.
Please don't hurt me. You can take anything.
Sheesh.
Never in his life had met a man so weak. He could smell the fear on him through a 10-inch steel sheet.
Calm down and start talking, or I swear on the holiday, I will make you feel the full force of my rage.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Why aren't you sad that I stole all your dough?
The CEO looked puzzled.
Wait, really? That's it? All you want to know is why I don't care about my lost mint?
Start talking, you slime, or I swear on the stars.
Okay, I get it. I'll talk. No charge.
The CEO began talking and talked quite a lot. He told Rob of his efforts and why they were for naught.
You see, the amount of money you stole, though large in size, is pocket change in the banking enterprise. Every box, every paper, every pen, every sign is all covered by insurance. We won't lose a dime. The workers don't care. They barely make sense. In the grand scheme of things, you hardly made a dent. People in the city are larger than large. You want to make money? Then be the one in charge.
But I stole $4 million and 78 cents.
And we're in New York. That'll barely cover rent.
Just then Rob realized he wasn't ashamed. He thought his greed made him lonely, but it brought these men fame. He then felt a shift, a peculiar change. He felt so very, awfully strange. He realized that he no longer felt all that down, and with his skill set, he could climb to the crown. His heart grew 3 sizes, and his soul was inflamed, determination to rule the corporate chain.
I'm so happy, so full of glee. Look at all these greedy pigs, they're all just like me. Corporate scumbags and con men, all stealing from kids. It's like Christmas was designed for exploiting in profits.
Rob was overjoyed as he shouted with glee.
Happy holidays, Wall Street, and happy holidays to me. I'll climb the ladder of success and rob all in my way. I'll be rich and unstoppable. Hip, hip, hooray!
Can anyone else not feel their left arm?
And so a lesson is learned. No matter how or why, if your heart grows 3 sizes, you'll most likely die. But what will happen to Rob and his corporate scheme? Another story, another time. And for now, scene.
Thanks, Doc. I almost bit it there. What's this? Medical bill? $8,000 for an ambulance ride? Now that's robbery! Nice job, sport. And so we all learn a valuable lesson about greed. And that, of course, that's freaking sweet. I mean, look at all the cool stuff rich people can buy. Well, that's me spent. I think I'm gonna kick back and enjoy the rest of my holiday season. Oh yeah, and if any of you people out there want any of my services this holiday season, well, just shoot us a call. But hey, why trust me, right? This isn't even my house. Happy holidays, everybody.